What up? What up? What up?
What's good, boys? What's up, girls?
Hello.
Karen, how you doing?
Good, good.
What do you guys got today, yo?
Shoot, I got a lead that I would like to do a quick underwriting and then a call.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Send it over in the chat.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Karen, how was your day?
Good, good. I'm still adjusting with um the new system, but there were so many things. There were things that I figured out today. Like even like there's like there's a feature, some features that I really like about recently.
Did you join Daryl's thing today?
I didn't. Did you flip it?
Yeah, he started like 30 minutes ago, and I just jumped in for 30 minutes and then left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not your fault. He didn't do it at the right time, anyways.
Yeah, I actually waited for like 2:30, but I still didn't get any link. So
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So we need to figure. What do you need to figure out? What this thing's worth?
Well, well, yeah. This is the guy that lives near a dealership. Needs to be subdivided. That whole process. One tenant doesn't pay rent. He really wants to sell the house.
Mm-hmm.
Super tired landlord. I kind of left him up in the air because he's asking me like if he's wasting his time, if I'm gonna pursue this, and I said I sent it over to my partners to underwrite it, and I still haven't got back to him.
Okay. So it's a two-family, right?
Yep.
So on the corner, is that the dealership?
On the corner. Yeah. Yeah. It's the whole like property is like I guess you go see like a giant parking lot. That's part of the dealership.
Talking about this right here, right?
Yep.
So
So
what?
that's the house. He wants to subdivide it and just sell that part of the house or the land, I should say.
Okay. All right, cool. So this thing is a two-family.
Yes, sir.
Interesting. Okay.
Probably like the only two family in the area.
What does he what does he want for it?
155.
Just as a two-family?
Yep.
Let's see what we got. What's the bed bath count and square footage? Jesus Christ.
All these calls. Let me pull it up. Should say on the. Okay, here it is. It's a 3-bed in one unit, and it's a 2-bed in the second unit. And I'm pretty sure it's 1 bath in each.
Okay, so we are a 5-bed,
5-2.
2-bath. How many square feet?
Should say on the property card.
Do you have it up?
Pulling up right now. Just loading. It is 2,900.
Ooh, okay.
So it's a big one.
Damn, bro. This two family right down the street. Let's see. I think this is a two family. Yeah. This two family right down the street sold for 355, and that's only 1920 square feet. Oh, this is a tough one, bro.
Yes, sir. I gotta bring you the tough ones. So Karen, what I'm doing right now is, like I told you when I was teaching how to comp, sometimes I can't, like, I just don't have an idea where we'd be at. So I'd get Mike's opinion as well, to see if he has any other ideas or anything I'm missing out on.
Well,
So
where did you think we were at?
at first I thought we were at the 300s, and then I kind of like stopped for a second and started thinking about, like, is it really worth 300 if it's subdivided? Or and then I started second guessing everything because there's like not enough comps in the area and some were selling for really low. Because I can't even pull it up.
Okay.
I think one sold for 150, and I was like, okay, I got to talk to Mike because I'm not sure. There is, if this helps. So what I've been also doing is I've been going off sold, and then after I'm done with that, I go off for sale.
Don't do that.
Just don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay. Because what I've been doing is I was just seeing how long something would sit on the market for, and it kind of give me an idea if that's even worth it or not.
Nah, I like that. I like doing it for that. But as far as if you're using the first sale, like the ones that are first sale for comps, they're just not comps. Especially
No, yeah, I'm not doing it. Like, I'm like, so for example, if I think ARV is 300, I'll look at for sale. If there's a 300 that's been sitting there for like 60 days, then I know that's probably not a comp anymore because the market went down.
Yeah, that's smart. I would just stick with sold properties. That's like a solidified boom. That's a comp no matter what. But I like how you're trying to figure out days on market. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dude, I would say it's over 300. So the thing I don't like about it is that it's in the middle of freaking nowhere.
Yep.
Like this is in the sticks. This is in some random town in like East Bumfuck, Massachusetts. So here's what I would do. I would lock it up. He obviously still has to get the thing subdivided, right?
Yep.
So what does that look like?
Last time I talked to him, I said it's contingent on him being able to subdivide it.
So is he planning on doing that, or does he want to do that?
He said he's already getting in the works with the surveyors and everything.
Okay. Dude, lock this joint up.
Okay, should I do it as a option? Or should I do it as a...
No, do it as like a 30-day inspection period. Because think about it. How long did he say that it's going to take to get the subdivision?
I don't think he gave me a time frame. He just said he's getting in contact with the surveyors.
Okay, so here's what I would do. I would go to him and let him tell you what he thinks it's going to take for time, right? And then if he says something like 90 days, which it probably should be, I would tell him that we need a 45-day inspection period because we don't know what's going to happen to the market in that time frame. We're ready to go today at 155, but who knows the way that this market's changing because of all these interest rates. we might run into something different here in the next 45 days. So it's just like a 90-day time frame is a little bit longer than we typically do. Usually we're closing in about 30 days. But since you need to get the subdivision, it's probably going to take a little bit longer.
Okay.
You know? Why don't I hop on the phone with him?
That's the plan. But his name is pronounced Lionel.
Lionel?
Yeah. Oh, and I have pictures for it too. I sent it to you.
You've reached Lionel at 508-726-3.
All right. Yeah, what I would do, I would put it in your notes to just lock it up at 155 and with a 45-day contingency period. Here's the thing. Like when I put in contingency periods, I don't even tell them. See what I mean? It's something like I was telling Karen yesterday. It's just something that you just disregard. Sometimes in sales, you just got to disregard shit. Right? So when I put that in there, right, I'm just going to put it in there until it comes up. That's why when we go over the agreement, we say, hey, what do you want to do? Do you want to go over line by line, or do you just want me to hit the main points? Mm-hmm. If it comes up and he's like, whoa, wait, 45-day inspection period, that's when you handle the objection. Actually, not even the objection, but the complaint. Because it's just a complaint.
Yep.
And then you just let him know. And then he's like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. And then you move forward. But just say, hey, yeah, we're ready to go at 155. Go on the call. Hey, great news. After battling with my partner, because my partner wanted to be lower than 155, I got him to come up to 155 finally. Do you know why you would do something like that?
To show that you're on the seller's team.
That's one. Yep. What else?
To show that he's winning, kind of.
Yep.
So I'm like, damn, you won. You beat us.
Right.
Is there anything else?
Yeah, I mean, the second thing is pretty much what I was going to say. The reason why you do it is because you don't want the seller to just think, wait, hold on. Could I have got more?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if they think that might make them hesitant to sign the agreement. So you go in and you say, hey, man, I got good news. It was like pulling teeth trying to get my partner to come up to 155. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, he's the financial person. And I mean, after literally like 3 days of us going back and forth, I finally got him to agree to it. So are you ready today to move forward at 155?
Okay. And what about the tenants?
What did he say? What did he say about them?
If I remember, he said something about we can just buy the property, raise the rent, and then either they stay or they leave. One's already not paying, and he said the other guy's paying, but if you raise it, he'll definitely leave.
Okay, so we're gonna have to evict the tenants. What does that mean?
I was gonna say, can we just use that as another negotiating point to bring the price down?
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. Say we could do 155 if it's vacant.
Right, exactly. Hell yeah, bro. Good job. Make it so that the seller feels good about qualifying for our portfolio. So I would go into it and I would say, hey, this is just a little bit out of our market. That's why it was like pulling teeth trying to talk my partner into buying this deal. Finally, after a couple of days of going back and forth with him, I got him to agree at 155. However, we have to buy the property vacant. But we're ready to go today at 155 if you agree to sell this property to us vacant. And if he doesn't, then boom, we get a price reduction. Okay, let me go back to my partner and figure out where we would buy it with the tenants. Right? Because what does that mean? Sellers will say that all the time. Oh yeah, you can just raise the rent on the tenants and they'll leave. Do you know about Massachusetts? Do you know how much it sucks to deal with tenants? Like, if you think sellers are liars, tenants are even worse.
Yeah.
Tenants are like the master freaking I don't even want to say negotiators, master freaking scammers, bro. Like they're gonna do whatever it takes to make sure that they get one over on you. So, one, the seller's lying. Yeah, that's cool. They're probably gonna leave, but what does that entail? An eviction. He's literally using what I told you yesterday. Remember, I was like, hey, just disregard whatever the seller's saying. Disregard the complaint the seller's saying and move on to the next thing. That's literally what the seller's doing to you, bro. Where the seller's just like, oh yeah, you could just up the rent and do, but yeah, what do you want to buy it for? Like the sellers negotiate. So yeah, go back to him, and that's exactly what I would say. Good job, good job thinking about that. I didn't even realize that there was tenants in there. You always want to, if you're gonna give something up, right? Like if you're gonna give something, you gotta get something in return.
Yep.
Right. So if I'm gonna go give you your number of 155, I'm going to need something in return. I'm gonna need this property to be vacant. And if we can't work that out, then we're gonna have to meet somewhere else.
Yep.
But good job, bro. Yeah, I give you the full go to lock that thing up with a 45-day contingency period.
Cool.
Good stuff. Karen, what do you got? Oh, one more thing. When you do have sellers that you want me to talk to on the live, what I was telling Karen yesterday, it might be a good idea to give them the expectations that I'm going to call them.
Okay.
If you want to just essentially set the phone call appointment for
the live.
Yeah, but like I was telling Karen yesterday, we don't have a set time every single day just because my schedule's kind of all over the place sometimes in the afternoon. So just tell him like anytime between 3 and 5 or 3 and 6 or something like that, we're going to give you a call. My partner's going to give you a call.
Got it.
Karen, what do you got?
Yeah, I have here someone. I was able to set a call appointment for today's live.
Is Karen a badass or what?
The baddest of them all.
I'm not too sure if it's a hot lead because he has some sort of motivation, but it's not really like pushed to sell it yet. The house is vacant already, and I was able to get his lowest number, which is around 300. The last conversation was around like 350. And yeah, it's the house is sitting vacant, and he pays taxes on it. He just uses it for when every time they wanted to use the pool. And he already moved out. He already live in a different house. The only thing that's preventing him, I asked what's preventing him from selling it. He told me that he works 80 to 90 hours a week, and he couldn't get his things out of the house just yet. And I asked him why not have it listed with a realtor, and he said he doesn't want to go with a realtor because
Why?
um because he works a lot. And
You want to know the real reason why?
yeah,
Because he's not motivated to sell.
and that's one. Actually, I told him like, what would be, where are you at now in the process of selling it? And he told me like, I was able to figure out that he's not yet in a need to sell it. Like he says it's still fine if he still don't still can't sell it yet, since he's so busy in doing that. And
The reason why I'm saying that, Karen, is because I've talked to this guy before.
oh,
There's not too much motivation there, but I'm gonna give him a call
okay,
just to show you how. I think we talked about this yesterday. How time is your best
yeah,
tool, right? Like this is a guy that you just got to keep following up with, following up with, following up with. Something is going to happen in his life that's going to motivate him to sell. So think about it. Whenever somebody sells a property, that
mm,
means some sort of life event in their life has occurred, right? Like something. Maybe they got a new job. Maybe somebody passed away. Like
yeah,
maybe, they lost a job. Something in their life has to happen in order for them want to move. Same thing if you're moving from, even if you're in an apartment, right? And you just want to go move to another apartment, something in your life typically has to change if you want to move,
yeah,
if you want to sell something.
yeah.
Charlie speaking.
Hey, Charlie, how are you? It's Mike.
Good, how about you?
Amazing, brother. Karen was telling me about the property in Holyoke. I believe we actually spoke before about this house.
I've talked to so many people about it. Your guess is as good as mine.
It sounds like you're getting a lot of calls.
Oh, I got a bunch of them, yeah. Constantly on the phone.
How have those been going?
What's that?
How have those been going?
Well, I tell everybody the same thing, and it's the truth, I work 85, 90 hours a week, and I just haven't had time to clean it out. It's vacant. I don't rent to anybody. I won't rent to anybody. So yeah, I got a three-story barn next to it. I still got a couple cars in there. It's got a big round pool that I put a new liner in last year, and I opened that up and we used the pool, especially during the COVID. It was great. We used the pool all the time, and so I just haven't rushed to put it on the market,
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So nobody's even living here at all.
No, it's vacant.
Got it. Okay. So what do you use it for?
Pretty much the pool.
I mean, I guess that's a good reason to use it for during the summertime.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been in my family. It's been in my family since 1910. So
Oh,
it's been
holy
12
crap.
years. So I'm in no rush to sell it. I don't owe anything. It's all paid for. All I do is pay the property taxes on it every year.
Yeah, that was my next question. I was gonna ask, like,
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, what about the mortgage? But obviously, you don't even have one.
No mortgage. It's all paid off. Yeah.
Okay, got it. So it sounds like, man, you're not really looking to sell this thing anytime soon.
You know, as I told your partner or your worker, whoever it was, that you know, if somebody offered me a decent price for it, yeah, I would buckle down and I could get it emptied out in a month or whatever, and I would sell it. But, I
Right.
mean, I just haven't had the time to do much with it, and like I say, I'm not actively. I've had a bunch of realtors even asking me, please, can I list it? Can I list it? You know, I just not ready to do it, you know.
Yeah.
I put a lot into it. I put all new roofing on it in the past 7 years. Last year, I put a brand new rubberized roof on the garage. That cost me $14,250.
Holy crap.
Yeah. I did that. Second floor's got new windows in it. First floor, I never got to do the windows. Bathrooms were done 5 years ago. One's a walk-in shower downstairs, full bath. Upstairs is a full bath with a jacuzzi bathtub. It's all tiled, heated tile floor. Needs paint. It needs paint inside and out. Carpets should probably be replaced. And the kitchen, I did the kitchen 25 years ago, so that should be, you know, updated a little bit too, you know.
Okay. So if you were going to go with one of these realtors that were calling you, what would you have to do to it? Like, how much money do you think you'd have to put into it if you went
Well, I'm
with a
not going to
realtor?
put any money into it. It is what it is, and that's it. I mean, I don't care. It's just on a huge piece of land.
Got it.
Big piece of land. I have a good portion of that fenced in because I had a couple of dogs. And I don't want to get hit by a car on our Phantom Street, and also then we had a baby, and so the yard was all fenced in. Her place that was up there. Yeah, it's a big piece of property. Just the driveway alone cost me $10,000 to get that blacktop.
Gosh, so
5 bedrooms,
you've put it.
2 full baths, big kitchen. It's got a a living room, dining room, den. It's an unfinished cellar. And when I say unfinished, I mean unfinished. You know, it's there's nothing down there. I mean, it's cobblestone walls and brick floor and dirt floor and more brick floor. And the attic is a full attic, and the attic isn't finished either. You know.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, man,
The rooms are all big.
it sounds like you've done a ton of work to this house. Plus, it's been in the family for what, over 100
What's
years
that?
now? I said, plus it's been in the family for what, over 100 years now?
112 years, yeah.
Holy crap. I mean, what's got you thinking about finally selling it after 112 years?
Because I just bought another house. I'm living somewhere else now. Yeah.
Oh, so you were living here at one point.
Oh, I lived there. We lived there right up to 4 years ago. Then this other house came up. It was a great deal, and I liked it. And I jumped on it, and I threw a low ball. Didn't think I was going to get it. And the person who went higher than I did couldn't get a mortgage. So the guy took mine because he wanted to dump it, and it was a great deal. And I've actually been offered $525,000 this summer for mine. It's the one I'm living in now. But
Oh, holy crap.
I'm not moving again. I'm too old. I'm too old to be moving.
Yeah, moving's a pain. Okay, so this thing just been vacant, and essentially it's just kind of like a timing thing. You're not really ready to sell it. You're not really pressed to sell it at the moment, but when the right time comes, you'll probably get rid of it.
Yeah, but I mean, if somebody threw the right price at me or whatever, if I like the price, yeah, I would consider it. I would do it, you know.
Okay. Well, what to you would be fair?
Well, as I told her, I would not take a cent less than $300.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I won't do that. No, I mean, yeah, it's like no. I mean, I know Clippers got to make money on it too, but no, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck there, and yeah, I wouldn't go less than $300 on it.
Well, this thing is pretty big. Could you convert this into a multi?
Yeah, you probably could.
Okay.
You probably could. Yeah, because I mean, upstairs alone is two bedrooms, that full bath, living room. Yeah, because we use the upstairs as a TV room. Yeah, and have it's got basically there's a kitchen sink up there and everything else, yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, we could do some homework on that. I think the only way would even come close, and I don't even think we can come close to 300, but the only way we could do that is if we can convert this thing into a multifamily. But I mean, if we came in and paid all the closing costs and it was just like a very easy, smooth transaction and you didn't even have to clean anything out that you didn't want, I mean, can we work on this 300 number?
I don't know, I'd have to think on it. Yeah. I'd have to think on it, my friend. Yeah, so that's basically where we're at, yeah. I'd have to think on that. I don't know. I know I bought it in, let's see, my father died. I bought it in 1989 when my father died. And basically what it was, I had to buy out my siblings. And it cost, back in 89, it cost me $120,000. Yeah. Yeah, no, I really want to, kind of really want to stick close to the 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty?
Okay. Well, I mean, I think if you went on the market, you'd probably get somewhere around 3 as a single
I
family.
have a realtor, his name is Jack Watson, came in, he looked at it and everything, and he says, if we listed, Charlie, we'll list it for 375, because we can always drop to 350.
Oh, wow.
He says it's huge. It's a big house. And he said, yeah, you get a family and you have 3-4 kids. Everybody has their own room. Oh yeah, and it's in a nice area. You've got a Catholic church on one side of you. You've got a school on the opposite side of you, and you have a funeral home across the street. It's very quiet. Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, why don't we do this? Because I have some homework to do on this thing as well. I got to talk with the city and see if we can even do a multifamily over here to even consider it in our portfolio. But I mean, why don't I have Karen on my team who set up the phone call for us today? Why don't I have her give you a call back, maybe in a couple days or something, just to figure out like your absolutely lowest number if we take care of everything for you.
Sure. Let me think about it. Give me a call in a few days.
Okay, I'll have her give you a call Friday. When's a good time?
Friday. Anytime after 4 o'clock.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, I'll have her call you then. And let's just say we end up coming to terms, I don't know, maybe in a week or so after we figure some things out with the multifamily and if we can convert it. When would you want to sell it?
Oh, I could be out in a month,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and nothing else would prevent you from selling it, like there's no other decision makers or anything?
No, it's mine. I don't know.
All right, brother. Well, hey, I'll
Listening.
I don't want to take too much of your time here. I'll have Karen give you a call back on Friday, and I'll do some homework on my end to see if we can convert it into a multi.
Okay, good enough. Talk to you later. Yeah.
All right, Charlie. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, what are you guys' thoughts on that call?
That pause though. Yeah, I remember speaking to that guy. He wasn't motivated at all.
Yeah, but like I was telling Karen, it's just a test of time. Like, go back, see where his absolutely lowest number is. I'm kind of chatting about the multifamily. I just want to see where his lowest number's at. So just go back and just say, hey, yeah, Mike's still working on it. But he told me to give you a call to see exactly where you'd land if we took care of everything for you.
Okay.
Was there anything on that call, Karen, that you have questions about or anything like that? Like what else I got or
I don't have like questions, but there were things that I learned on the call, like
Mhm.
especially um the silence part where you just kept quiet and it was so amazing that he just kept talking. And it was like a minute or so where when you just went silent, he just kept talking.
Karen was like, what the heck? That's it. Silence is killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go back to him and figure out his absolutely lowest number. And Felipe, the other one that you sent, let's lock that joint up.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. You guys have anything else?
That's it for me.
Yeah, that was about it. I was hoping you could talk to Lionel today.
Cool. Give him a call and I'll talk to him tomorrow if you want to set up the call appointment.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then let's freaking rock and roll. Wednesday. No contracts yet, but we're still on fire. We'll get one by the end of the week.
Yeah.
Let's take these next 2 days and really hammer the system and hammer our KPIs. I know we've had a bunch of meetings with the new CRM, and you guys have had the sales training with Daryl and stuff like that. So it's been a little bit of time taken away from calls. But let's take Thursday, Friday to absolutely hammer it. Goal is to get a contract by the end of the week. And an on-site appointment for me to go on Saturday. I think that'd be a good goal to hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, people. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, do all the things on YouTube. And also silverhomies.com, yo. We're still cranking out leads. Like we're still getting leads from our JV partners, and Andrew's behind the scenes working the CRM to make sure that the JV partners get the concierge service when it comes to the CRM. You're going to see everything. Just a nice, easy login. Boom. I see all the calls. I see all the notes. I hear Karen crushing the phones. I hear Felipe getting after it. I hear Mike banging the phones. It's amazing. But all right, people. Good job today, guys. I'm proud of you this week. Like we got a lot going on, and you guys are just still cranking and creating opportunities. You guys are amazing.
Yes, sir.